Alrighty, what is up, you guys? Yeah, it's pretty late out. I'm sorry for not making videos for the past 2 days. I thought my parts would be in by now, that I would make a video of the 5-horse, of us putting it back together, but they said the parts might be in by Monday, so I have to wait all weekend for the parts. So that pretty much puts it on hold for right now for the 5-horse. But tomorrow I gotta work on this guy because I was out driving it and you know, it felt like it went out of gear. I was like, wait a minute, this ain't right. And you know, I was thinking about, you know, the teaser spring or the clutch or or something else, and I was like, oh boy, this is gonna cost me big money. So I bring it back, pull off the clutch shield, and everything's working fine. And then I made a video on the Cub Cadet Fever page, and the first guy that commented, he was like, it's the roll, not a roll pin, but a shear pin that goes from the onto the dry shaft onto the rear end, sheared. And I was like, no, that couldn't happen. Sure enough, it did. That's what happened. So I gotta lower this deck, get the rest of that shear pin out, and put a new one in. And I've been putting it off for the past 3 days because it's so hot. It was 90 degrees yesterday with 100% humidity, so it was like 110 in here. And today it was 86 with, I don't know how much percentage, but there was a nice cool breeze, and I was going to push this thing outside, but I got too busy on something else, which is tuning my 3-horse, and got done tuning it, and it works great. Doesn't hesitate on the throttle. As soon as it can idle, and you can give it full throttle and it will just kick right up. So that's pretty cool. I finally got that tuned up. All the other Briggs & Strattons are in that trailer. They stayed dry for the last 2 days that it was raining. So that trailer is nice and watertight for the winter, so there will be no water getting in there. And yeah, that means that tractor can have this spot, and then we can start restoring the 100. But it's a daily mower, but probably not for long, because I'm gonna get the 104 running right, well, for my dad, and we're gonna find a PTO for it, and he's gonna start mowing with that. And this is gonna be a show queen, just like that one. I hardly ever get that one out. That's a shed hog. So there's gonna be 2 shed hogs in here now, which is totally fine, because I like keeping tractors clean. You know, this one was restored 2 years ago, so I get it. But we're gonna redo the top of the hood. We're gonna come across. We're not even gonna replace the decals. We're just gonna come straight across, put some fine tape so you don't have that lip, and repaint the top of that hood when we repaint that hood. Find anything, Sully? And I'm gonna swap out dry shafts because this one's kind of getting wore out, and I got another clutch disc, clutch plates, and those ain't bad, but you know, it's just these other ones are a lot better and newer. That came off my 70. That's what the dry shaft came off of. So yeah, you know what, let's pick up this video up tomorrow. Yeah, so nighttime. Alrighty, what is up, you guys? It's the next day. It is Saturday. I'm out in the shop. It is warm. It is supposed to be like 90 degrees today, and it is definitely that, and it's like almost over 100 in here. It's so warm in here that my thermometer fell. Yeah, it's like 98 degrees in here, but I got a fan going. But the 100, I'm pretty sure it's done for the season, so we can get restoring it. But I'm gonna take my time on it, do it right, just make it look just like the original. And yeah, so I'm excited, I'm ready for it. And yeah, it'd be a nice good winter project for me. Even though that my truck was a winter project last year and I wanted to take a break from everything, but now I have to restore my 100, which is totally fine because I wanted to restore this 100 for, well, ever since I gotten it, which was a year and a half ago. So yeah, it's not gonna need too much because it's all there. You know, I'm not gonna do no gaskets, no nothing, just sand it down, paint it, pull the dash off, rear end, motor, deck, mule drive, hood, front end, and start painting it. Sanding, painting, body filler, or aka Bondo. But yeah, it's just my little project that I want to do. And so yeah, let me turn this camera around so we can get a better view, because this tractor is really not that rotted out. From far away, yeah, it looks like all this is rotted out, but it's really not. It's just surface, it's just the paint's peeling off of it. And yeah, I don't know, the choke cable looks like it's about to break any day now, but it's just not that bad. Of course, I don't know what's underneath the dash where this frame comes in, so that's gonna be pretty interesting to find. But everything else is clean. Underneath is nice and clean. Oh, it's just dirt. That's why I like to start tearing this thing apart so I can start power washing it, so it's not so hard to, you know, take apart. Yeah, I gotta clean this deck too. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing today, is power washing this thing, so when it comes time to, I can just start taking it apart. But yeah, I just want to make this little video because the gaskets are still not in. And yeah, so we're gonna put this thing back together. When the gaskets do come, fire it up and put it away for the winter, which will probably be right down in here for the winter. And then move her over here with where the 100's sitting, and then move the 100 where the original's sitting, and start taking it apart. So yeah, I do have a seat pan. It's not the right one, but I'm gonna use it. I have to straighten out that right there. I dented it, but I have two others because I think this one's more the straighter one, but I can straighten that out real easy. And yeah, not getting new tires for it. I'm just gonna run the same tires. These were the original tires that came with it, and they hold air fine. Yeah, they're dry rotted, but oh well. And yeah, just gonna take my time doing it, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna fix all this. I wanted to fix this from day one, the threaded rod, because it's so tight that it's rubbing on the gas tank, and that's eventually gonna rub a hole of getting so thin. But I do have another gas tank. This one's perfectly fine right now. After I fix this, it's gonna be perfectly fine. The other side did not do it, but yeah. So this is it for this little video. It's 2 days in one, so I'm sweating. It's hot in here, and yeah, I feel so much better out here. So, until next time, tell your family, tell your friends, tell the homeless person that sits in front of your house every morning, and tell them all. Subscribe to me. So, enjoy your guys' Saturday, and if you want, give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe, and have a great day. See ya.